Harvard psychologist John Mack has done in-depth sessions with over 100 people who he believes have experienced some real contact with forms of non-human intelligence. In this video, he summarizes what he has learned, covering it all in less than 4 minutes.
In conclusion, to analogize from what the Catholic bishop said at the time when they took a policy stand against nuclear deterrence, we are destroying God's work. And the Dalai Lama, when we met with him around the alien abduction phenomenon, he says, these beings, these creatures, they're very upset. You know how he speaks. They're very upset. He says, we are destroying their spiritual home, their physical home and spiritual home. They have no choice but to become physical and come back and try to stop us. Second, the alien abduction phenomenon, it appears to be a kind of outreach program from the cosmos for the spiritually impaired. We and the beings come from a common source, and that love is at the core of the cosmos as its essential creative power. To know in this field, to know in this relationship to this subtle realm, paradoxically, and this phenomenon is filled with paradox, the appropriate attitude is one of not knowing, what the Buddhists call empty mind. Knowledge here is like the creation of the universe itself. As the universe emerged from nothing, so knowledge in this area will emerge from radical not knowing. The new paradigm we've heard so much about has to do with, I believe, a different notion of our relationship to reality. One that is co-creative, evolutionary, that we are co-creating with nature and with God. That our job at this time, all of us, is to overcome the dualism, the separateness that has characterized not only our worldview, but our scientific approaches to all of the realms that have been studied up till this point. That our job now is to integrate the polarities at every level. At the intrapsychic level, the darkness within us, as well as our transcendent, loving spiritual selves. At the interpersonal level, in terms of individual human relationships and collective relationships. Ethnic cleansing, for instance, is an example of extreme polarization, at what Erik Erikson called pseudo-speciation, as if we were not even one species. And finally, to overcome the polarities in our relationship with nature, which is the characteristic of the main characteristic of the Western worldview, that separateness from nature. So that we can explore, enjoy, travel ecstatically, lovingly, materially and non-materially, discover the unique particularities in our own being, our own nature, within the cosmos, but in the context of the experience of the essential unity and sacredness of nature. That's what I think fundamentally we are learning from this extraordinary phenomenon. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching this video. Click here to watch our playlist of short, credible videos covering all aspects of the UFO phenomena. And make sure you subscribe to catch the new content posted every week.